Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we will solve the question number 1334. And question is that the find the city with the smallest number of neighbors at the threshold distance. So looking towards the question, and questioner says that there are n cities. Here we will seen that 0 to n minus 1, such as array like, and given the array age where array ages, it means that vector of vector we will given, and in this first vector of the vector we will given that the first element is the starting of the, it means starting of these edges, and where we will go to, the second will be shows the second element, and third will be the weight between these two nodes. So this is bidirectional and weight uh, bidirectional. From this will be given, and we will have given that uh, distance threshold. So next to a parameter is the distance threshold, and we have to find out the city with the smallest number of city that reachable through some paths, and whose distance is at most distance threshold, which is given that. And if we have multiple cities such that we have to return the greatest number of city. So here we will looking towards the example. So we have given these n is equal to 4. So we will look towards that. We will given the n as well as vector of vector, which is edges, and the integer as a distance threshold. It is the main character of this question, and this also, and we will given that these are the bidirectional, and we given the weight also. So let's look towards the lit code explanation, which is given in the shortly, which probably not too easily trigger the mind, and we will didn't solve this question easily. So let's look towards the step by step answer. So we have to first initialize the 2D vector. It means we will say that the array in the normal form, and if we will use the ESTL, we will use the vector of the vector, and vector normally, and this is the distance is to hold the minimum distance among the pairs, and we have to make another function which is fw to proceed the, we have used the fluid Warshall algorithm, but this is the this is this is good algorithm. Instead of using disaster gives beats only 34% users, so it is not good to fit this question. So startingly we will set the all every pairs in the form of enf. So it means easy, so everyone knows. Then we will set all the diagonal element as a 0. So it will be done that, and then set the set their distance by using, we will given the vector of the vector. In this inside vector we will given the u as the initial from, and v is the 2, and is the weight. So we have to store into that uh, distance distance vector. So we will store this all the edges into that, and use the triple loop. So it will be find out the minimum distance of the two cities. So we will use this three loop three loop. So updating the each distance between that. And the third step is that we will call this fw. So next, moving towards the fourth step is that find out the minimum count. So we have minimum count is n, and there are startingly we will initialize the, we will not looking towards the any city, then we will initialize with -1 to find out the. So we find these two parameters by let's see afterwards, and use the double loop to increase the count of the city. Here if this condition fulfill, then increase this count. And when if the our minimum is greater than the count, here we will given also the count. So uh, when the minimum criteria, when our parameter increase their limit towards the uh, to in increase increases, then we will update this minimum to this cn. It means that we will look at cn, and we will took this now which number of city it is, and then return it. And slightly we will give this step repeat faster and faster. And we have to compare. We will already says that disaster will be not fit for this question. So looking towards the test cases, and we will move forward by using test cases. We will already given this it means three parameters. One is n, then ages, and last one is the distance threshold. So let's start the main loop. And we already put all the edges at the particular places. And then we iterate first loop. Here we will use three loop we will discuss earlier. So this will be modify by these two condition, which is first one is this condition, and second one is this one. So in these uh, two condition, we will find out all this. So here we will looking towards the code. So here we will given the these parameters. Then we have to minimize the repetition. So we will directly initialize the this variable into the into globally. Then we will assign this value. Then we give all these edges to the we will insert into this parameter. Why we will use this 100 by 100 matrix? So here we will looking towards the constant says that max is 100. So we will use that. And then we will check one by one. If we will discuss if first loop is, then initialize -1, then iterate inside loop. If this condition fulfill, then increase. Then if another at the end of this loop, we will looking towards the mm, what is uh, this condition fulfill, then update the value of the mean count and city. And lastly we will give on the city. Before that we will know the fw. It is the algorithm, main algorithm. So here we will fill all all the all the value env. It means that infinite last one. Then we iterate all the diagonal element, then we assign all edges, then this is the main loop. So it will change the value. We will it gives all value to the remaining places of the matrix. Then at the end of this uh, fw function, it is quite difficult to pronounce that algorithm, so that we will use the fw. And this is the main logic. It means that if you know the this algorithm, then we have directly jump into that and check how condition it will be work. Here mainly the condition is that dec- we will we will count all the distance which is less than the threshold distance. And at last we have to find out the city of the smallest number of city at the threshold. So here we will given, and if multiple cities, majority we will have multiple cities at the end of the this loop. We got greatest number, so directly we will give the city. Then let's run it. uh, it will give best solution. It means one of the best solution for this question. It means we pass 99.61%. And memory also we will looking towards also memory, not looking towards the our runtime. We will looking towards also memory. So thank you guys. If you like that question, subscribe, and thank you guys.